Hello, my name is Ryan Wickham, and I am your host here at Behind the Scenes with Ryan Wickham. I am also the author of this book, Outlaw Principles. It has sold out 4 times on Amazon.com in less than 3 months. Short, concise chapters dripping with action, very avid and non-avid reader friendly because the chapters are short and concise and yet very entertaining, very smartly written, I'd like to think. And it's an excellent conversation piece. And most of all, I can promise you, you won't be bored reading it. Now, I'm here to discuss slut shaming and to speak out against it. Now, in addition to being a writer, a motivational speaker, an entrepreneur, I'm also an activist. And as such, women's rights are perhaps one of my most crucial, one of my most important and causes that I feel the most attraction and pull towards, because some of the most important people in my life are women. My mother, my sister, my grandmother, who very sadly has passed away years ago, and my fiance, who I will be marrying in September, all women. And so as such, women's rights really are very close and dear to my heart. So that's why I want to speak out against slut shaming today, because I want to help bring about a better tomorrow where equality stands. Now, slut shaming is something that takes place even right go at the wardrobe. For whatever reason, it's okay for men to walk around shirtless, to parade themselves in music videos, movies, whatever, shower scenes, practically naked, butt shots, you name it. That's more than okay. But when women do that in music videos or what have you, they're instantly categorized as this dirty, sort of filthy thing. And what a hypocrisy that is. Why is it okay for a guy to do this, but it's not okay for a girl to do that? I'll tell you why. Misogyny is dictating those terms, and that needs to end. I'll take it one step further, okay? Now, we all know that if a male enters into a room and declares that he just had a threesome or slept with girl X, whatever the case might be, high fives are all around. He is congratulated, he is treated as a hero, and his stock and popularity just rises right through the roof. However, if the same girl or girls who participate in those sexual acts then enter into that room and announce that they did participate in this behavior, they are suddenly shunned and shamed as if though they've done something horrible and horrific, despite the fact that they were the ones who took place in those sexual acts with the male who's being honored and congratulated for having done so. That is such a hypocrisy. Ladies, I'm sorry, but some of you are the worst perpetrators of slut shaming. You will call women these degrading names because they were sexually liberated and own their sexuality. Case in point, women stating that they are not the kind of girl like other girls who would put out on the first date. Okay, here's the thing about putting out. Here's the thing about sex. It's been categorized in a section of needs by science, by sociologists who've declared sex to be right up there with food, shelter, and what have you, right? So it's listed literally as one of the most, as a basic need. So you saying you're not the kind of girl that would do this, or to degrade other girls for having sex with their date on the first date. It's essentially you're saying that's the same thing as saying I would not be in an enclosed, sheltered space with somebody on the first date. I would not share a meal with them on the first date. It's absurd. Listen, we all have sex. We've all been naked, okay? We've all masturbated, watched porn, you name it. So let's stop making it look like it's such a big rotten deal when really it's the same damn thing as getting food or shelter, okay? So lay off this. Let's bring us into the next century. I know that there's many of you out there that agree with me, and I know that because I've spoken out on Twitter against this, and I've received a lot of very positive feedback, people agreeing with me. I guess I'd like to sum it up by saying this. Ladies, when you are called a slut, say thank you, because you can bet that when a guy is called a stud, he sure says thank you. Something to think about. Now, for all of you who disagree with me and believe that women should still be shamed and degraded for doing the exact same things that men do, I say to you, let me be the first to welcome you to 2014, okay? It's awesome here. They have indoor plumbing. We got this little thing called electricity we can pull down, and these little switches and lights come on. We've got phones. They're really, really cool. You don't actually even have to have a cord. It's not like a talking box where there's like a piece of, like a toilet paper tube and a string attached. Like you can actually call people all across the world. I'm going to let you go now for all those misogynists who think that slut shaming should still be in place so that you can read up on the world around you today. Okay, it's 2014. Let's bring equality. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Canadian Red Dragon. I'd like to thank Josh Wong from J. Wong Productions, producer of this show and often guest host. I'd like to thank K Online, head of my tech team it was Keith Hooper from K Online Services. He provides amazing quality services at very affordable and cheap prices, the best you're ever going to find in the world. I will also please check out my blog site at www.ryanwickham.konline.ca. That's RyanWickham at konline.ca. It'll be showing up on the screen. I'm sure it's already there. Anyway, please stay tuned. We got more exciting episodes of BTS with Ryan Wickham, including some talk about the trailer that we're going to be shooting for Outlaw Principles. We're going to have Michael Walt on here, the author of APOC. That's coming next week. A whole bunch of exciting new episodes to come. Thank you for joining me here today, and I will see you next time on BTS with Ryan Wickham.